right, guys, so I'm going to do a little sample workout here for you guys so you guys can be able to try this at your gym. Beautiful morning this morning. Look at all that. Man, it's freaking gorgeous out here. Anyways, so workout I'm going to be going over today. So that workout is going to create first a warm-up. Warm-up is going to be 10 spider push-ups. I'll show you what that is all about. I'm also going to do 10 squat jumps, but those aren't going to be high intensity. It's just to get the body kind of moving, and then as well as I'm going to do 10 inchworms. All right, after that I am going to execute 4 sets of 8 with the power clean push press, and then after that we're going to go with 4 rounds. We're going to do a 50-foot long sled pull. So I'm going to do that sled pull coming towards me. After that, I am going to go up and down a rope 4 times, and I'll do a modified version to where I keep my feet on the box coming up and then going down. After that, we got 20 sledgehammer slams on each arm, and then I am going to do 6 log toss or log flips. So I like to do like a warm-up round, like do a strength round, and then I like my unorthodox round. Normally I like to add a little extra, so for my personal workout I'll do another AMRAP, like maybe a 15-minute AMRAP, or add another 3 to 4 rounds just to get a little bit more stamina and endurance in there. But yeah, so here it goes. See what you guys think. All right, first up, spider push-ups. So when I'm executing this spider push-up, I'll do a little bit of an angle here. When I come down, I'm lifting my leg up, and then when I push up, I bring my leg back to the starting position. So I like doing on each side. It should be pretty smooth when you're executing this, just like so. Next one, just for an example, when I am doing my squat jumps, I come all the way down, and I'm going to do slight explosion. So when I am doing the squat jumps for a warm-up, I don't go really all out. If I'm doing it for my endurance round, then I'm jumping as high as possible every single one. For my warm-ups, I'm just coming down, boom, 1, 2, like so, 4, 5. All right, next up there are inchworms. So what you're gonna do is start at a standing position. You're gonna come down, you're gonna walk yourself out. Boom, I like to execute a push-up, and then you can either, if you're going forward, walk your feet back up. If you're standing in place, what you're gonna do is come down, walk out, bam, and then push back up. Now, since I'm doing upper body today, I like to push you back up to the starting position, coming down, boom, walking back up. Just like so. All right, guys, so the next is definitely one of my favorites. It's attach a battle rope to my sled. So on the sled, you can add weight if you want to. Another way you can take it up a notch is by being in a plank position as opposed to standing squatting. I'll show you a couple variations. First thing you do, kind of get a bent knee, kind of make sure you're coming in. I like to keep it moving. I don't like to like pull and then stop. And you don't want to walk it back, all right? So the whole purpose of this is get those back muscles activated. I like to come in a high plank. I'm going to pull this as hard as I can, as close to my body as possible. I'm not coming out wide, bringing that elbow nice and straight. Keeps my core incredibly engaged, be able to hold my body up. And I freaking love this exercise so much. It's very dynamic, keeps you going. You can always add weight to that sled. Probably have a video on how to build that sled a little bit later. Go climb up this rope when I act as if my legs are dead. So what's good about this is that a lot of CrossFit gyms have ropes that you can climb, and a lot of them have box jumps. So if you're not able to climb the rope by yourself, this is a great way to build that vertical grip strength. I'm going to show you how. I'll place my feet top of this box jump here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to be pulling up, and all the way up. My legs act as if they don't work at all. All right, then walk myself down. Now you can make a platform higher to make it more difficult. You can also incorporate to where you don't even need a box and you're just climbing up the rope without using your feet. It's another way. But what's good about this one is that you could do many reps involved in practicing that vertical grip strength. Sometimes I love to do this after it rains because then the rope is nice and wet and then you get that slipperiness, which you'll find on a mud run. If you're complaining about ropes being too wet, muddy, or slippery, you're complaining because you didn't train with a wet, muddy, and slippery rope. You don't want to have those problems on race day. Practice how you play. That's all I can say. Practice how you play. Sledgehammer slams up next. One of my favorite exercises. I think all of my exercises are my favorite. So everyone does this a little bit different. I like to come at a neutral stance. I'm not at a staggered stance. So I'm squared up to the track tire. I keep my hands both at different ends of the sledgehammer. It means I have total control. What I'm gonna do is do swing. Good above my head, I'm gonna bring this, my right hand goes down. So I'm swinging above my head. At this point, you wanna slam down. Now I'm not gonna bend over to slam down, all right? I'm gonna squat at the legs there to be able to slam down. So I'm doing as much force as possible as if I'm trying to beat somebody up who's attacked my family. What's good about this neutral stance is that I could automatically switch to the other hand. So all I did was keep my right hand on the bottom, grabbed it with my left, and I do the same thing. Now at first, a lot of people have a little bit of problem with switching when they first begin. You don't want to do that. Just the more practice you have, the better you'll become. The other thing, people get a little bit scared of the sledgehammer. So they'll come way out here and they'll do like this thing and then they'll pull it in. And when you're pulling it in, so you're gonna knock your kneecap right out of play there or hit your shins. So come up to that tire, man. Slam it down. Every tire has a different type of bounce. I really like this bounce in this tire because there's hardly any, but you have tires with more bounce. By the way, track tires you can get for free. Anyone tries to sell you a used track tire, it's BS. Every track tire company, they have to, mandatory, at least in Texas, they have to get those track tires recycled. So they have to pay $15 per track tire to be able to get that to the recycling center. So they want to get rid of them. I made a deal to where I had them pay me $9 per track tire and they got to have about 20-something track tires taken off their land. But I had them pay me $9 because that's cheaper than paying $15. They're gonna have to pay anyway. So anyone tries to sell you a used track tire, you get it for free. All right, so the next one here is gonna be the log flip. And I love this functional exercise. I call it functional because, well, I use it all the time when I'm lifting like for instance my warped wall. I'm putting that into a place. I need to get that 14-foot warped wall up. I'm using the same method as I do with these log flips. So they're an awesome exercise. Basically is what you're doing is you're doing a clean, coming up, and then you're gonna push press it up, and then you're gonna walk that bad boy down. Now, the one thing you wanna watch out for with these log press or with these log flips is that after you flip it, when it timbers down, you gotta watch out because that bottom sometimes likes to come up. And so if you're trying to do them fast, you go boom, as soon as you flip it over, you're trying to grab that bottom again, you might get chin checked. And if so, you'll be on Snapchat. So let's try to avoid that as much as possible. So that's why I like to go toss it over, then toss it back, toss it over, toss it back. That prevents me from trying to do it really fast. So I'm coming here, I'm grabbing this log down at the bottom. Of course, I always check for Mother Nature's insects and all that other good stuff. And I'm going to position this log so when I flip it, it's not going to hit my rope traverse there. a beautiful rope traverse. All right, so I'm gonna grab it, I'm gonna squat down, lift up, boom, do a little a clean there, and then walk it up. So I'm coming here like this, got my fingers underneath, boom, my palms already come to the outside. I'm gonna walk this bad boy up. Great shoulder workout as well. Push it, watch for that bounce. That's that bounce I'm talking about. Coming back out of frame. Sorry about this, but you move it. Coming over, walking it up, push it over, drop for that bounce. Just gonna keep executing this. Back over. That's your log flips, buddy. I love them. Great functional workout. And you actually use that. I once put up a, what was that, 15-foot telephone pole by myself. Was able to stand it up into a hole because of that technique right there. I think that telephone pole, somewhere around 200 something pounds, maybe more. I don't know, I'm horrible at guessing weight. But yeah, so we got 4 rounds of that. And then all that workout should be about an hour. So if you want to start getting back into things, have a little bit of unorthodox, do that workout. It takes about an hour. Hey, if you don't have this equipment at home, don't let that be an excuse. Find other ways. You got plenty of creative box gyms or gyms out there. If not, hey, guess what? I got all this stuff here. So come out to My Obstacle Fitness. Come get day passes, sell day passes, monthly fitness plans. We also do online training. So we train you online. I have several people that are across country that I train to get them built up. So if there's anything you guys want built for yourself, like that sled or anything like that, reach out to me. I'll send you the blueprints for those for free. I'll even do a little video on dimensions of that sled. It's super durable. I mean, it doesn't break or anything like that. It's amazing. And battle ropes you can pretty much get anywhere. So hopefully you'll be able to do that. Hope this brings you a good workout today. Go get it, go kill it. Let's do this. Yeah, buddy.